Hi friends, after presenting a comprehensive analysis of RBI Grade B examination phase 2 of last year, here we are again with a video series carrying out a detailed analysis of phase 1 examination of RBI Grade B. So in this particular video we will be talking about the English section of phase 1 of RBI Grade B examination. So the points that we are going to discuss in this video is number 1, the overall breakup of phase 1. Right, that phase 1 consists of basically 4 sections, and we'll tell you that what is the breakup for every section. The number of questions from each topic in English, and then the type of questions from each topic. Here we'll tell you the name of the topic from which questions are asked, and then the type of questions that are that were asked from a particular topic in the previous year. We'll also discuss about that how 2015 phase 1 English was different from 2016 phase 1 English. There were a few topics in 2015 phase 1 English that were not asked in 2016 examination. Then we'll discuss about the major insights and the strategies that one needs to follow and the study technique. This analysis is based on questions, memory based questions, right, because the examination is conducted online and we don't have access to a hard copy, so it is memory based. So as you might be knowing that the overall breakup for phase 1 is 80 marks is devoted to general awareness, right, 60 marks is for reasoning, 30 marks is for English, and again 30 marks is for quant as well as DI combined. Right, so this is the overall breakup of phase 1 in RBI Grade B examination. The maximum weightage is for general awareness, 60 marks is for reasoning, 30 each for English and quant plus DI. So total of 200 marks and total of 200 questions. So let us come to now English section. So this is the breakup of the English section for the examination conducted last year, that is in 2016. So as discussed in the previous slide, there are total of 30 questions for English, and last year 5 questions were asked on reading comprehension 1, 5 questions again on reading comprehension 2, so a total of 10 questions were asked from reading comprehension alone. Right, 5 questions were asked from fill in the blanks. There were 7 questions on Cloze Test, 3 questions on Paracompletion, and again 5 questions on sentence correction. So these total number of questions come out to be 30. Right. So now let us pick up one topic. Now the first topic out of which 10 questions were asked is reading comprehension. So there were 2 comprehensions of 5 marks each. Right. So total of 10 marks and a total of 10 questions. So each comprehension had 5 questions of 1 mark each in last year. Fill in the blanks is the next topic on which there were 5 questions, again 1 mark each, and this is an example of fill in the blank type of question. Right, so the tunnel was so dash and congested that we became dash. So you have to fill in the blank here and here from the options given below. Right, so the tunnel was so crowded, the tunnel was so dark and congested that we became frightened. So 3 is the correct answer. So this is a type of question from the topic of fill in the blanks. So last year there were 5 questions on this topic. Next is the topic of Cloze Test. Last year there were again 7 questions of 1 mark each. So this is of 2016. Right, so there were 7 questions, 1 mark each, and this is an example of a Cloze Test type of a question. So basically you have a paragraph and there are fill in the blanks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have to choose the most appropriate word that should come here, 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 here and here, right, out of the options given below. So for 1 there are again 5 options, for 2 there are again 5 options, similarly there will be 5 options for 3, 4 and 5, and you have to fill in the blanks. You have to choose the most appropriate word that should be replaced with the number here. Right, so this is an example of Cloze Test. Paracompletion, out of this topic there were 3 questions of 1 mark each in 2016 again, and in this the type of question can be like this. So there is a paragraph and there is a blank here, so you have to choose the most appropriate line out of these 4 options that can complete the paragraph in a sensible manner. Right, so first line is most people are poor dash 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 up till full stop, then there is a dash, then but we receive impressions till sound. So you have to fill appropriate line here from the 4 options given below. The next topic was sentence correction, out of which again 5 questions were asked in last year, in 2016, from 1 mark each. Right, so this is an example of sentence correction type of a question. Their earnings are such that they find it difficult to make both ends to meet. So you have to find the error in this sentence. You have to correct this sentence. These are the 5 options, and you have to choose the most appropriate option. If there is, if you think that this sentence is correct and does not require any correction, then you have to choose the option E, that no correction required. Right, although the sentence is not right and you have to correct it. So this was about 2016. In 2015, the breakup of English was like this. There were 10 questions from reading comprehension. Again in 2016 there were 10 questions, so this part remained constant. There were around 4 to 5 questions on spotting error. There were around 10 questions on Cloze Test and around 5 questions on Parajumbles. So these are the 2 topics on which there were questions in 2015 but not there in 2016. So let us see these topics. Parajumbles is the topic on which there were 5 questions of 1 mark each in 2015 but no question in 2016. So in a parajumble type of a question, you get basically these 5 sentences. You are given a number of sentences and you have to arrange these sentences in a logical order, that what should be the first sentence, what should be the second sentence, and you have to arrange these sentences in a logical and sensible manner. They should make sense. The complete paragraph should be logical. From the topic of spotting error in 2015, again there were 5 questions of 1 mark each, and this is a example of a question from this topic, spotting error. All the beach hotels 1 dash was full, so they 2 ended up staying 3 in the town center, no error. So you have to find out that in which part of the sentence there is an error. If there is an error in part 1, you have to mark 1. If there is an error in 2, you have to mark 2, and so on. So this is a type of spotting error. Now coming to the strategy, see, you have seen, we have discussed the video in this video, the topics from which the questions are asked, and I have already told you that English is worth 30 marks in phase 1. So what should be the right strategy to score maximum in English in phase 1? So see, first of all, you don't have to spend more than 25 to 30 minutes on English section. This is the maximum that you should spend on English section. And kindly remember that English along with GA, that is general awareness, is the most scoring section of phase 1. You can score very good marks in English as well as in general awareness. So you should aim for at least 20 to 23 marks out of 30 marks in English. Don't have to spend more than 25 to 30 minutes on English, and you have to aim for 20 to 23 marks in English. And what should be the study technique? You have to increase your reading speed. You can increase your reading speed by reading a daily newspaper, by following a particular magazine, by reading novels. So your reading speed has to be high, right? So that the amount of time you spent on English section can be minimized. You have to prepare all the topics that we have mentioned in this video. So if there are number of topics, it can be parajumbles, it can be sentence correction, it can be spotting the error, it can be reading comprehension. So you have to prepare all the topics, right? So your preparation should be topic wise. Pick up one topic, solve questions on that topic. Pick up second topic, solve questions on that particular topic, right? So you have to prepare all the topics. Don't leave any topic. That is a humble advice. Please don't leave any topic. You have to prepare all the topics mentioned in this video. After practicing or after preparing all the topics, going through the concepts of all the topics, we strongly recommend you to attempt at least 10 tests in real-time environment. Now by real-time environment we mean that you have to give the test in a timed manner. So you have to set a time of 25 to 30 minutes and you have to complete that test of 30 questions in that time period. Once you give tests, you will be able to identify your weak areas and your strong areas as well. So once you identify your weak areas, you have to work on them. You have to improve your weak areas. You don't have to just leave out your weak areas, that you will leave the questions in the examination. No, that should not be done. You should improve your weak areas by practicing more and more questions from that particular topic. Now, what should an ideal test contain? One can say that an ideal test should contain a variety of questions. It should not be that you are asking 20 questions from a particular topic and ignoring the rest of the topic. So there should be a variety of questions so that you are prepared to deal with any kind of a question. The difficulty level has to be different. Now, all the questions are not of the same difficulty level, and neither are the questions from a particular topic of the same difficulty level. So a test should contain different questions of different difficulty level, and the most important is that you should be provided with proper explanations as well as topic wise analysis, so that you can identify your mistakes and you can improve them. We are coming up with the test series very soon, very soon, after you have given a very good response to our phase 2 course, and we are now launching the phase 1 test series. Right, so it is coming very soon, in a couple of days maximum. We'll be launching the phase 1 test series as well. I would take a moment to stress upon the fact that we have also launched the Android application for EduTap. You can just go to your Google Play Store and download the EduTap application. It has similar interface as the web, and you can access the course through application as well. You can learn anytime, anywhere on through our Android mobile application. If you have any query, any doubt you want to address, you want us to address your doubt, kindly drop us a mail at the following 2 email IDs. You can drop us a mail on any one: learnify@gmail.com or crackRBI@gmail.com. Alternately, you can also call us at 8146-207-241. Right, we would be glad to assist you. That's all from my side. Thank you.